Medicare. These are the top 5 reasons why I became an agent selling Medicare plans. And also, I believe the top 5 reasons why you should consider adding Medicare to your book of business or getting into this business in general, especially you younger folks. Those of you that are like me in your 20s or 30s, this is a great time to get into the business, and I'm going to explain why. So if you've ever considered adding Medicare or you are looking at getting into the business, I hope this video finds you because I think this is going to give you some good reasons why. My name's Kenny Lamons. Welcome to Medicare Millennials. This is the channel for our YouTube channel for Medicare agents. So let me jump right into it. I'll make this video short and sweet. I always keep some highlighted notes here, so forgive me as I shuffle them around. Number one reason that you should consider becoming a Medicare agent is because the opportunity is huge. You've probably heard these numbers before. If not, I'll tell you again. There are around 10,000 people per day aging into Medicare, okay? So they are becoming Medicare eligible. And somebody has to service those people. So baby boomers are one of the biggest swaths of population that we've ever seen, and they are currently in the process of aging into Medicare and will be for several years to come. So this is also kind of with the huge opportunity thing. One thing to remember, people get scared about selling health insurance or different things because they're worried that legislation changes might affect their ability to conduct that business. And I would just argue that with the Medicare market being a health market and to some degree, the reason that I think it's a little bit different, it's such a long-standing program. We're so heavily invested in it in this country. It's something politicians don't want to touch because we all know that older age group are a very big part of the voting base, and they do not want their benefits touched. So such a long-standing, large, big part of our federal government programs and budget that I just don't see it going anywhere anytime soon. So I believe you can kind of depend to some degree, we never know exactly what's going to happen, on the consistency of serving the Medicare market via the vehicle of Medicare, that Medicare program. And also, as far as huge opportunity, look, this is for young people and older people and everyone in between alike as far as the opportunity. But here's something to know. Insurance agents in general tend to be older in today's world, and the average agent is well over 50 years old. So they're aging out while millions of people are aging into Medicare. And so this is a great time for you to get into the business and seize the opportunity. Number two, this is a really cool one. So a lot of people are worried about this. Well, I don't really want to go see people face to face for various reasons. Well, guess what? This business can be conducted in an awesome way face-to-face that's still fully viable, but it can also be done very effectively over the phone. And no, you don't have to go be chained to a desk and work at a call center for pennies on the dollar to sell Medicare plans over the phone. Largely due to the COVID-19 pandemic last year, many of these companies quickly adjusted their policies and made it a lot more accessible for independent agents like you to be able to sell their plans over the phone compliantly and effectively, for that matter. So Ethan and I have largely focused on face-to-face. However, we have done a lot of telesales for various reasons and are beginning to incorporate that a little bit more into our business today. So we'd be happy to help dive into the differences and the benefits of doing over the phone and face-to-face, but both of those opportunities are perfectly viable if you become a Medicare agent. Number three is money. So we all have to work as a means to an end, even if you love what you do, which I think you will if you do this. We ultimately need to pay the bills and take care of ourselves and our families. So this being a renewal-based business is really beautiful. It can be a little bit tough. It's going to take a little bit of grit to get through those first couple of years, but it really snowballs from there, and it allows you to continue to reap the financial and monetary rewards of your work year in and year out for the long term, and really build a book of business that's income producing for you for many years to come, where you can do maybe moderate to minimal servicing and really take your foot off the gas at some point in the future if you so choose to. So look, here's to put it into perspective, guys, a measly 500 plans on the books, okay? Which I know many agents, okay, that do well over that in one single year. But you don't have to do it that fast, okay? If you just get 500 plans on the books, then you will be receiving over $11,000 per month in monthly renewal recurring income from your commission on those plans. So that upside is great there, okay? Number 4, flexibility. This is probably my favorite part of being a Medicare agent, okay? So you have to remember, most of the people we serve are either disabled or retired, okay? The large majority of the people that I see are retired or disabled. So what does that mean? It means typically they're home all the time. There is very little need to work late into the evenings or even to work weekends unless you're just trying to ramp up and you choose to get your business started. But you could see plenty, the vast majority of your prospects between those regular business hours. So you're not missing out when you can pick up your kids from school, you can take your kids to school, you can be there for their sporting events or their extracurricular activities or whatever things you personally like to do in your life outside of working hours. So unlike certain good opportunities, like let's say real estate, where you really do have to commit to being on call around the clock and working in the evenings and the weekends when other people are off of work, you don't really have to do that in the Medicare business. So this provides a lot of flexibility in the way that you can set up your schedule as a Medicare agency owner. I know a lot of people that only work more or less 3 days a week, and they really just kind of load those 3 days in. They go see all of their new prospects, do the vast majority of their servicing phone calls, and then they've got a really long weekend, week in and week out. I know others who work really, really hard during the annual enrollment period all the way through the Medicare Advantage open enrollment period. So essentially from October through about March. And then the summer and the early fall, they largely take off from working for the most part at all. And so there's a lot of different unique ways you really can set up your schedule to fit for your lifestyle as you become a Medicare agent, which is super cool. Number 5, and this is the final one here, hope you guys stuck around for this, you really get a great opportunity to help people. So another, one of my mentors, a really big, super successful Medicare agent that focuses on selling Medicare plans over the phone, recently had a YouTube story, I believe it was, or maybe it was on Instagram, where he just talked about how cool is it that all day for his job, for his career, he just gets to hang out with other cool people and help them out every single day. Well, that's the life of a Medicare agent. If you're a people person and you enjoy helping people, we're not selling them some gizmo on QVC or whatever it's called on TV. Look, these are real life problems these people are encountering, and you're going to be the person that's going to come in and bring the solution, develop a relationship with them, and be their agent for years to come. It's a lot of fun to meet people from all walks of life. Working with a lot of older people, you also get to glean from their wisdom. They've seen a lot of things that people that aren't that old yet just haven't experienced. And so I personally enjoy a lot of the stories and the wisdom that I get to glean off these people. It really is a lot of fun, and I love to be able to go home every day knowing that I helped somebody to the best of my ability. So look, there's 5 reasons in a nutshell that I think you should become, or at least consider becoming a Medicare agent. If we can help in any way, reach out to me at ethan@medicaremillennials.com. Thanks for watching.